Well, hi there. This is the first really of a series of live broadcasts that I want to do, almost like a little show that I want to get going. And I really hope that we can kick this off well, we can get started, and you'll get to enjoy this. Be a regular spot for you to come along and hear from me and get some questions answered. Now, I'm guessing you know by now I'm Adrian Salisbury, and this is my channel over here. And a mix really of photography and video related things that I'm going to put up or have been putting up over the last few years. And I just like the idea. I've been doing some Facebook Lives, and I just saw in the software that I use that it now allows me to do YouTube Lives as well. And I thought, why don't we have a go at this? Because YouTube's a place that everyone goes to, right? When you've got your questions to ask. And why don't we have a go at doing this over here? So I'm really, like I say, photography and video. Photography is my background. A little quick intro. So I've been doing a lot of photography and even photo crafts on here. And but video is kind of where I'm landing at the minute. I'm really enjoying helping online coaches, influencers. Hi AJ. Helping people out to really get going with their businesses online. And obviously the focus for me is on video. So, people that are trying to put a course out or to, have a YouTube channel or whatever it is, really encourage you to get past the using your phone to do this stuff and record good quality videos, whether that's live like this or it's pre-recorded. JJ, hi there. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. I've just done a Facebook Live and nobody's there. So I'm really pleased to not be talking to myself for once. I'm also, you're going to start seeing more and more Panasonic videos. I recently changed across, last year. I've been with Canon for 15 years. I've transitioned across and I'm absolutely loving Panasonic Lumix cameras. They're smaller, they're lighter. As a photographer, I find them so much more fun to use. And so you're going to see more and more of that kind of thing coming on here. And for online coaches, what really came out, I've got a bit of a topic for today that we're going to get to in a minute. But this came out of a support call, and I just love working with guys, and I love to see, whatever it is, a lot of people in the fitness space doing videos on YouTube and the likes, and I'm very passionate about helping, and I realise that teaching video is one element of it, but actually it goes way beyond that. And I get you to a point. I'm really giving you the power to be able to do video like this, but then, what do you do with it? What do you need in a YouTube video, for instance, or what do you need to do if you're doing lives? How do you set up a YouTube channel? How do you set up a platform for your course, or even a website? I'm keen, if it's within my skill set and it's what I'm doing, I'm very keen to help people. So I'm going to try and organise this out into playlists. This is very much a little intro to what's going to be happening. And also questions. I did get a question on the video that appears at the top of my channel. Aaron Bolton, I did tell him I would give him a shout out, bless him. So Aaron, here's your shout out. AB Sings is his channel, and he was just asking me for some tips on using an iPhone 6 to do video. Now, I don't teach how to do video on a phone. It's really, my unique thing is helping people get going with a camera and saying, look, this really isn't any harder than using your phone, and the standard is so much better. So, but what I am doing, Aaron, I have ordered a little tripod, and a selfie thing to be able to get going with that, because I do want to help you, and I am going to come back, and if there's any little tips I can give, there are some tips straight off that I think, regardless of what you're using to film on, will help you. So I've just ordered that today, so if you can hang on till Tuesday, I will come back to you specifically for that one and give you some answers. But I got to say, anyone can grab a phone and get going with that and put videos up. It's kind of a blessing and a curse, really. The fact that it's so easy to create videos and straight out of your phone from here on my channel, I can go live. It means everyone's doing it. So if you want to get seen as an authority and sort of stand out on here, not just look like, some amateur is having a quick dabble at it, then you really want to get going on a camera sooner rather than later. So I'll talk to you more about that on Tuesday. There's options for, second-hand cameras and things as well. I can point you to what would be my preference. But yeah, if you genuinely are just starting out vlogging, I would encourage you sooner rather than later to invest in a camera and really try and up your game. But we'll talk about that on Tuesday. And anybody else, questions, this is what I want to be able to do on here, is really answer. I will scour through the videos that I've got and see if there are any questions in there that I can pull up onto these twice weekly lives. And so anything you've got, throw it in as a question related to videos or online business around video and how to use it, or if it's photography, then we can help you out with that as well. So as I said, just quickly, we have got a bit of a theme for today, and I won't be doing this typically, but I've just done it over on a Facebook Live, and I thought, why don't I bring it over here? And that is accountability. How important is accountability? It really came, as I say, out of a support call just last Friday, when one of my members, who is up and running now, and she knows how to use a camera, she's starting to record some great videos, but she was saying to me, I haven't picked it up for weeks. Unless you're there nudging me on and telling me to do something, giving me a task to do or challenging me, I'm just not doing it. And another girl joined in as well and said, yeah, we want some small wins, give us something to do. So I kind of came away from that and I thought it does make total sense, actually. And we're going to introduce that. The academy that I teach, the Pro Video Academy, or I'm teaching people how to do video like this, is going to be changing, and it is going to be including a lot more of this accountability, challenging, and upping things in there. But while I'm on this, I thought, why don't I just talk to you for a minute about, challenge you really. Sorry, I just lost my bit of paper that got some notes on it here. I was just thinking about how powerful accountability is really, and my wife, my daughter, both go along to Slimming World, have done for a while, and have had incredible results at losing weight. And that's the power of accountability. They know, and I listen to them, and they're, I know what you're thinking, I should be going, right? I listen to them, and they're like, oh, I would love to eat that, but I know I've only got 2 days till I'm at my, till I'm going to the class again. And, I don't want to let them down, or I don't want to lose. I told them I was going to lose a couple of pounds this week, and I've got to make sure I hit it. That's the power of accountability. And then you start thinking of things like Alcoholics Anonymous, where it's a support group, and it's very much there to help you. You know that you've got people who understand you, you've got encouragement, and, it works, right? Accountability. What about a personal trainer at a gym? Some of you might be that trainer. Why do people go along and pay money to have someone tell them what to do? They already know what they're doing a lot of the time, but it's having that accountability. It's having someone that they know is going to check up on them. And I think there's a lot in this. Personally, it takes a lot of willpower for me to do anything off my own bat. Having somebody push me, I've done it as well. We've had a business coach come in here and look at different things we're doing and kind of go, right, stop doing that, focus on this, to the point of kind of going, don't do any of that until we've had our next meeting, and I only want you to focus on this. And guess what? I do it. I've realised I am actually very teachable like that. So if you tell me to do something, chances are I'll follow through and do it. But I think that's really good, and I need that. And one thing that stands out to me is, if you're a YouTuber or, trying to, this to me is one of the downfalls of YouTube is I haven't really got that community. There's some of you guys that are on here and you're commenting along like this, and it's great, but I can't get to you or relate to you. If we were doing this inside a Facebook group, it's a lot easier for me to tag you and directly send you something, or to send you a Facebook message. If you're in my course or my academy, even better. I can send you messages and we can talk together, and I can really support you. But I feel at a real distance unless you come back onto YouTube and see the comment that I've put back, and it's not the best platform for building a community on. Now, I haven't explored yet. I know there is a new tab for community, and I don't know whether people are using that or how they're finding it. More of a blog thing on there, really. But I don't know if that will make it any better. But I'm curious if you are, creating videos, trying to build a brand here on YouTube, not just putting out videos with ads on them, trying to make money that way. And let me tell you that, that's a tough gig if you're trying to get into that. That's a topic for a future video. But yeah, don't even bother with the monetizing. Use YouTube as a way to build your brand, become an influencer, and encourage people into some kind of membership or a course that you teach, and make your living that way by helping people. So how are people doing this? What are you doing if you're a YouTuber struggling to build that community, that accountability? Someone said, and it stuck with me, I don't know if it was a famous quote or if it was just something that they'd said really, but it went along the lines of people want to be led. And if you're not leading them, somebody else will come along and lead them. So they might even be a customer of yours. They might be a subscriber to your channel, but if somebody else comes along and says, right, I want to help you with video. I want to walk alongside you and help you. And if I'm not offering that, guess what? They're going to go to them regardless of how much they like me. So how are you doing that? How are you overcoming that? Please put in the comments. This is alive now. If you're on with me, then please comment. Let me know if this applies to you. If it does, what are your thoughts towards it? If you're watching this back afterwards, please still comment. It makes no difference whether it's live or afterwards, only that I can't directly respond to you. So that's my little thought for the day. How are you dealing with accountability? I'd love to hear from you if you're seeing the benefit of this, if you're in some kind of accountability group or have someone that pushes you on, or if you're actually that coach or you're trying to start something up. I would encourage you to be thinking about how you can keep people accountable, how you can challenge them and push them on, because we all want it. And if I'm following you as an influencer, then how can I feel like I'm getting closer to you and being guided by you as the expert? So there you go. There's a little something. Hopefully somebody found that useful. Certainly for me, it's helped me take action. As I say, I'm building that into my Pro Video Academy, and I would hope that you are doing the same kind of thing too. Yeah, and really just, sorry, I put a load of notes in and then I've just kind of gone off track, and sometimes it's more of a pain trying to have some notes there and pull you back. Really all I was going to say is, this is going to be happening every Tuesday and Thursday. That's my commitment. I'm going to turn up, I want to do lives, I want to answer questions. I'll bring in hopefully a little nugget or something as a tip for you. But how about you taking action? I'm going to hold you accountable now. Why don't you come over if you're interested in video? Please don't if you're not. But if you're interested in getting better with your videos, maybe you're stuck with a phone at the minute or a camera. A lot of people I speak to got a camera shoved over in a cupboard because they don't know how to use it. Let me help you bring that out. So here's your action item to do. Why don't you go over, please, to one of my Facebook groups, either Pro Video Made Easy. Type that into the top of Facebook and the group will come up. Pro Video Made Easy. Or if you are in the fitness space, then Fitness Videos Made Easy. Go over there. They're free groups. Give me a shout out, say, hey, I came over from your YouTube video. That would be great. I'm in there all the time. I love speaking with people in there, helping people out. And yeah, that would be great to connect with you and get to know you a bit more. All right, so I hope you found that useful. Please encourage me, give me some help back on here. This is taking some commitment from me to do it. And I'd love to know that this is what people want. And you steer me, where do you want this twice a week show in effect to go? What would you like to see on here? What kind of content? What future videos would you like? Some things I can do as a live, some things I need to be able to pre-record because it allows me to kind of focus in on things. So yeah, let's have a go at this. Thanks ever so much. And certainly for you guys that came on, that you've been on with me, I've appreciated that. And yeah, let's find out more from you. All right, see you soon.